Ngegunya ngilethwesiwe njengomphathiswa wale University yaseThekwini yezobuchwepheshe phecelezi Vice Chancellor, ngiyimelele uChancellor wethu umama uNonkululeko Nyembezi ongekho-ke namhlanje nathi. Ngicela ukubumba-ke lo mbuthano wale nyuvesi onhloso yawo ukwethweswa kweziqu ezimazingazinga. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Vice Chancellor, and on behalf of our Chancellor, Madame Nonkululeko Nyembezi, I now constitute this congregation of Durban University of Technology for the purpose of conferring degrees and awarding diplomas and certificates. Ngizocela-ke nithi gozololo. Will you please take your seats? May I greet you all and welcome you to the Olive Convention Center that, at least for this morning, is a DUT space for our graduations. Ngibona njalo abantu bengena kodwa-ke bekushiwe ukuthi sizoqala lapha ngo-9. Bekungafanele kube khona abantu abasashona phansi phezulu. One of the things I just needed to explain after welcoming you all is that there are some spaces I see here. There are graduates who are supposed to have occupied some of these seats that I don't see. And they had been instructed to arrive and be seated 30 minutes before the start of the graduation. So, if it so happens, I'm now addressing family and friends and relatives. If it so happens that you do not see your child walking up the stage, it may well be that the doors were closed at 9 because they had been given really up to the time when the procession moves upstage to ensure that they are seated. Engicela ukuthi-ke kungabi icala lethu lelo ukuthi umuntu akafikanga ngesikhathi. The second announcement I want to make is with respect to spectacles that sometimes happen on stage here. As you will see, the names are called according to the program that you have copies of. one after the next. So what sometimes happens after a particular name would have been called is that that particular individual graduate decides to stay much longer here, providing us with something that we never intended to receive. Whether it's about favorite songs they have, whether it's about some dances that are more suited to a different occasion than here. We are not against people organizing their own events where they can bring the whole community and there could be dancing and singing. But it's not allowed here. Okay. By the same token, we do not mean that people should not show excitement, should not celebrate, clapping hands and so on. That is allowed. But when you want to take a whole minute, when another graduate is waiting, to an extent that that waiting graduate might not even, and the parents might not even hear the name called, that is really being inconsiderate. So I'm hoping that the graduates here will be well behaved as they come up stage and allow all the names to be announced. Asethembeke ukuthi sizobambisana kulomsebenzi omuhle kangaka singawufaka unyawo lwemfene. Siyabonga.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Sanibonani, Molweni Dumelang, and good morning. Welcome to the 2023 Autumn Graduation Ceremony. My name is Alan Khan. I'm the Senior Director of Corporate Affairs at Durban University of Technology, and it is my privilege, my pleasure, and my honor to be a Program Director at this morning's graduation ceremony. I'd like to acknowledge in absentia our esteemed Chancellor, Madam Nonkululeko Nyembezi, our Vice-Chancellor and Principal, Professor Thandwa Mthembu, the Chairperson of Council and members of DUT Council, President of Convocation and members of Convex and our broader alumni, members of the Executive and Senior Management Team, members from the Faculty of Accounting and Informatics, and my colleagues from the Administration and Support Services Unit at the University, internal stakeholder leaders from the Institutional Forum, the Gender Forum, and from our unions, the President and members of the Student Representative Council and members of the Student Parliament, all protocol observed, and a very special welcome to you, our graduates, their parents and guardians, family and friends, supporters and funders, all of you, our honored guests this morning, those assembled in the hall and those who are watching our live online stream right now. It's an absolute honor to be with you today as we celebrate excellence and applaud our adaptive graduates for their outstanding academic achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, the DUT Envision 2030 strategy, which was launched 3 years ago, continues to make a meaningful impact at our university. Based on our plans, we are focused on doing things right. As our Vice-Chancellor and Principal, Professor Thandwa Mthembu, highlighted during the recent State of the University address, for the second year in a row, DUT was ranked in the top 5 of all South African universities in the Times Higher Education World University Rankings that were announced in London. DUT was also ranked as the #1 University of Technology in South Africa. And for that, I think all of you, our students and our staff, deserve a round of applause for keeping the DUT flag flying high. Late last year, PMR Africa, which stands for Professional Market Research Africa, named Durban University of Technology as the #1 higher education institution in KwaZulu-Natal and presented DUT with the Leaders and Achievers Award for 2022. Honored guests, we are extremely grateful to every single one of our students and staff at the university who continue to live the values and principles as enshrined in our Envision 2030 strategy. On stage today, you will notice to my right, on your left, we have a sign language practitioner. We have a team of sign language practitioners providing sign language services to any of our graduates or guests who have hearing impediments. Then, a special note to those guests who borrowed our headsets, the headphones at the entrance. Please switch these on because these headphones will provide you with free language interpretation service. We have interpreters sitting in the sound booth at the back who are translating and interpreting from English to isiZulu. My humble request for those who have borrowed our headsets, please return them to us after the ceremony so that other guests in ceremonies to follow will also be able to use the free language interpretation service. As a note, we have paramedics on standby, together with an ambulance with advanced life support system. Let's hope we do not require that today. However, if any one of our graduates or guests are feeling unwell and require medical attention, please notify one of our ushers or members of our security team, and we'll give you and get you the medical attention that you require. Ladies and gentlemen, an impressive total of 8,122 graduates would have walked the DUT graduation stage this autumn season. Impressively, 61% of that 8,122, 61% in a record-breaking number are women at the Durban University of Technology, which proves girl power is alive and well at DUT. Well done, ladies. The autumn graduation season consists of 33 graduation ceremonies taking place in Durban and in Pietermaritzburg. We concluded the Midlands ceremonies last week. Graduates, today, as you walk the stage, receive your qualifications, and graduate, you will now become members of the DUT alumni. We hope that you will be active members of our convocation and that you will engage with our team from the Advancement and Alumni Relations Office. Vice Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, next Wednesday, the 31st of May, DUT will confer an honorary doctorate degree on Professor Salim Abdul Karim, the famous South African clinical infectious disease epidemiologist who is globally recognized for his significant contributions to the prevention and treatment of HIV. And you may remember, during the COVID-19 global pandemic, Professor Abdul Karim often shared his expertise with us related to the coronavirus. He was also the chairperson of the South African Ministerial Advisory Committee on COVID-19. But that is next Wednesday. Over the next hour and 45 minutes, we focus on today, and soon we'll be inviting the graduates to grace our stage. I will take you through the process so you know what to expect, but to set the scene, to calm the nerves, and to get us off on a melodic note, I'm proud to introduce a multi-talented singer who is also proudly a DUT alumni. She's one of our very own. She's going to be singing from your right, but you'll watch her on the big screen as well. Please put your hands together and welcome the very talented Ms. Portia Tandeka Fakude.
Sono soluzioni all'orizzonte mai calibrone. Se lo son che non c'è luce o lo spiazza quando manca sole. Sei, non ci sei, tu con me, stradini tu curre che hai acceso, chiudi l'entro me la luce che a quadrado per strada. Time to say goodbye. Che non ho mai vedere se tu con te, adesso si vivrò con te, partirò sur nave per morire, che io lo so, non esistono più. It's time to say goodbye. Quando sei lontana sono l'orizzonte mai calme parole, e io sì lo so che sei con me, tu mia donna, tu sei qui con me, mio solo tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. Quieti che non ho mai vedere se tu con te, adesso si vivrò con te, partirò sur nave per morire, che io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io li vivrò, con te partirò sur nave per morire, che io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io li vivrò, con te.
Wow, I did tell you, right? She's very talented. Portia Tandeka Fakuda. Thank you, Portia. Well, she was singing It's a Time to Say Goodbye, but we're just getting started. So I'm going to explain, for the benefit of our graduates and some who have not experienced this before, and then also for our guests, what is going to be happening over the next hour and a bit. In a short while, you will be invited, graduates, to line up and get ready for the stage. Please stay seated until you are invited to line up on your left-hand side, my right. What you need to do is bring your name card and your hood, which is the sash. Leave your mortarboards on the seat, because when you return, you will then put them on because you've graduated. So when you line up, you bring your name card and your sash. You'll then be presented to the stage. I often give a little polite word of warning to those brave enough with high heel shoes, and I can see a few already from where I am. So just take it easy on the stairs. Although we've got paramedics, we don't want to use them. Use the hand railing. When you arrive on stage, present yourself to the podium. The executive dean or the head of department will be here. You hand over your name card, right? Now, you guys are looking beautiful. The makeup, stunning. The hair, tops. The extensions, hundreds. Even the guys, really, I mean the ties. So you've invested a lot of money and time to look good today. So when you hand over your card, don't just stare at the dean or the HOD. Turn around and show the congregation how good you are looking on your graduation day. Also, I have a hidden agenda. There's a photographer right in front, and I really want you to have graduation photographs you can be proud of. So you face the camera, smile, look happy, and then once your name is read, you take your name card back and you walk down the red carpet. Now, please pay careful attention because there's a slight difference between those who are receiving a degree and those with a diploma. If you are being conferred with a degree this morning, you will present yourself to the Vice Chancellor. In front of Professor Mthembu, you will see a kneeler. It's not a stool, it's not a chair or a bench, so don't sit down, talk, ask the VC how's the weather, who's his favorite soccer team. What you need to do is present yourself and kneel in front of the Vice Chancellor. Don't gaze and look at the floor. Lift your chin up and look at the Vice Chancellor because it's an important part of you being conferred with your degree because the Vice Chancellor will then cap you and confer you with your degree. Also, there's another camera for another photograph, so that's why we don't want you looking down at the floor but looking up at the Vice Chancellor. Those who are not receiving degrees and receiving diplomas, either the Acting Deputy Vice Chancellor Teaching and Learning, Professor Suren Singh, or the Deputy Vice Chancellor People and Operations, Dr. Mtetwa, will be standing to receive you and to congratulate you. You will then walk down to the registrar. So all those with degrees or diplomas will then move to the registrar. You will hand over your hood, turn around and face the congregation. You will then be hooded, smile, because that photograph is going to be on a wall, on a cabinet, on a table. It's going to be framed. You're going to show your grandkids and your children this. So you don't want to have your eyes closed. You don't want to be making funny faces. You don't want to be crying at the podium and have your mascara running by the time you get there. So make sure you maximize your few seconds to epitomize and to illustrate the hard work and sacrifices that you have made to get here today. You then walk down the stairs. We'll have an usher to help you. Walk all the way down your right-hand side of the auditorium to the back. You then have your name card. Your name will be verified with the faculty office. There's an envelope with your name on it. Inside that envelope, I'll put 100 right now, I'm only kidding. Inside that envelope is your qualification. You're going to get it today. So please take care of it, okay? Return to your seats, put your mortarboards on, and enjoy the celebration. Enjoy watching your fellow graduates graduate. We humbly request to all our graduates and guests to please stay with us for the entire duration of this morning's graduation ceremony. We will hopefully get you on your celebratory path out of the auditorium by 11 o'clock if all goes according to plan. Now, graduates, there's an old saying, which I'm sure many of you know. What happens in Vegas? But not anymore, right? What happens in Vegas stays on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it. And I've already seen a number of you with your mobile phones taking photographs and selfies and pouting your lips and looking all good. Share those photographs with us, especially of your celebrations later on. Hashtag DUT Grad 23. Hashtag DUT Grad 23 so we can enjoy. We can't attend every single graduation party we're invited to. This is the best way for us to celebrate with you. Talking of celebrations, as the Vice Chancellor mentioned at the start of the ceremony, we humbly request all graduates, when you're on stage, to respect the dignity of the ceremony, and also, whilst our family are celebrating your, please remember there's another graduate who's at the podium who wants to have their name heard loud and proud, and family members and loved ones are who also want to enjoy of having their loved ones on stage. We thank you in advance for your cooperation. We look forward to the ceremony with you, and part of this morning's ceremony. It's Accounting and Informatics, Professor.
I have conferred all the diploma certificates from the Faculty of Informatics. You and in appears.
The authority confer.
Of accounting, of systems, accounting curriculum revolution, study, accounting, Vice Chancellor. I present Sithole. Welcome. Master of Accounting. Title of dissertation. Small and medium-sized enterprises in southern of KwaZulu-Natal. Supervisor for OS in Giba. Chancellor for the degree of accounting. I present Master of Accounting. The impact of environmental reporting, value of listed events. Supervisor co-supervisor Dr. F. Marimotu. For the degree of master, I present I now call upon the relevant HODs to present the diploma and as per the program. Thank you.
Advanced Diploma in Accounting, Ebekhulu Zamalinda. Dlamini Abongile. Dlamini Samgele. Khoza Xolani. Khumalo Sandile cum laude. Gweyama Thamsanqa. Luthuli Phindile. Maphumulo andiswa. Mbatha nomcebo. Mpele Zamantuli. Mpele Thandeka. Mtingi Sinazo. Mhlongo Andile. Mthembu Nonjabulo. Mlotshwa Nonhlakanipho. Mncube Nobuhle. Ntambo Thabo cum laude. Mnwana Sanda. Moloi Nomvula. Mpungose Sindisiwe. Msizi Zathembe. Nzabe Abenathi. Nziba Qaqamba. Ngobo Nonhle. Ngobo Ntombikayise. Ngubani Bongani. Ngubani Precious. Ntatshana Zimasa. Nkwanyana Qiniso. Ntombela Princess. Ntuli Nelisiwe. Kwabe Smangele. Shamase Qiniso. Sibisi Lindokuhle. Sibiya Kosenhle. Skosana Nontobeko. Thusi Nokulunga. Twala Lindokuhle cum laude. Chikila Nolita. Zotetsi Katleho. Zondi Samgelisiwe. Zondo Phiwa Ngesihle. Zulu Nhlanhla. Zuma Snenhlanhla. Zuma Sithembile. Diploma in Accounting, April Awonke. Bophela Sithabile. Buthelezi Bongeka. Buthelezi Londeka. Buthelezi Nomvula. Bengu Sanele. Cebisa Nontobeko. Cele Nonhlanhla. Cele Thandokuhle. Dladla Future. Dlame Toban. Dlamini Nonkululeko. Dlamini Togozo. Dlamini Snethemba cum laude. Dlamini Sbahle. Dlamini Sibonga konke. Dumagute Sipho. Dumisa Satabile. Dan Senzeni. Goba Tombentle. Goba Tandazile. Governor Kai. Governor Lavanya cum laude. Governor Sami Tesni cum laude Dean's Merit Award. Kumete Asanda. Kumete Nagupila. Kumete Pelogas. Hatebe Piwaguhle. Hlophe Phumelele. Jula Amanda. Kowa Apile. Koza Nandisa. Kumalo Njabulo. Makita Nomthandazo cum laude. Madlala Sibahle. Mabuza Tobile. Lushaba Sanel. Lumkwana Sithembiso. Subambo Nondumiso. Kunene Nothando. Makanya Sithandiwe. Makanya Pindile. Makubu Nokuthula cum laude. Malinga Ndabezinhle. Makam Yamgela. Masuku Siphamandla. Matoho Riangwele. Matonti Samgelisiwe. Mavunjana Silungile. Mazibuko Anele. Mbambo Mbali. Mbasane Thokozani. Mbatha Hlanhla. Mbatha Sibonga konke. Mpetu Ayabulela. Xaba Samkelo. Mpele Cebo lenkosi. Mbili Nhlanhla. Mbonambi Sifiso. Mbopi Qinikar. Mkhunu Nokubonga. Mkhunu Nomvelo. Mkhunu Olwethusana. Mtogwe Anele. Mtolo Siposokol. Mkotuka Mbalenhle. Mhlanga Andiswa. Mhlongo Nongcebo. Mhlongo Zamanjomani. Jwaha Siphokuhle. Mkhize Ayanda. Mkhize Minenhle. Mkhize Nkosi Ngiphile. Mkhize Sabelo. Mkhize Sanelisiwe. Mkhize Sithulile. Please settle down. Mkhize Thobeka. Mkhwanazi Lamla. Mkhwanazi Nosipho. Mlambo Amanda cum laude. Ngube Zikhona cum laude. Mdisane Oyama. Nguni Asanda. Nguni Nogwanda cum laude. Mnini Nelisiwe. Moloti Mochewa. Msane Luyanda. Msomi Kailisa. Thank you. Settle down. Mthethwa nokubonga. Mthiya Mxolisi. Ntolo akhona. Mvengenya Nosihle. Mvundla Ayanda. Mweli Kuku. Mqinwa Philasande. Nyende Nogwanda. Miende Silondiwe. Zimela Nomthandazi. Zimela Sandiswa. Ndaba Nokuthula. Ndaba Sinethemba. Ndatana Asanda. Ncube Sinenhlanhla. Ndlovu Busani. Ndlovu Kwanele. Ndlovu Nqobile. Ndwandwe Nokwethemba. Nene Sphindile. Ngamu Ayanda. Ngobo Lindiswa cum laude. Ngobo Nqobile. Ngobo Philakahle. Ngungama Philani. Ngidi Sixolile. Ngongoma Senamile. Ngubane Sikhumbuzo. Ngubane Sinamile. Ngubombini Siphokazi. Kowana Nokuthokoza. Nkosi Andile. Nkosi Lindokuhle. Nkuna Zenani. Nobhala Nosicelo. Nondata Sinovuyo. Nsibande Ntando. Ntuli Lungani. Ngaba Nothando. Ngasana Londiwe. Ngumalo Mlungisi.
Ngumalo Samke. Nyaba Buhle. Nyali Salizwa. Nyawo Lwanele. Thank you so much. Please, can you slow down? We can't hear ourselves. Nyawo Selina. Nyembe Dimontle. Nzama Aphiwe. Nzama Silindokuhle. Nzama Thando Lwethu. Nzima Cebo Lenkosi. Perman Cameron pass with cum laude. Phakathi nolwazi. Phungula Andiswa. Pillay Catherine. Trish Premnand. Ashumba Sinentlantla. Saint Nilano. Shazi Asanda. Shoba Ntombizonke. Sibiya Sipiwe. Sibisi Mtobisi. Sikakane Naledi. Sikine Andiswa. Silangwe Anati. Sinege Luto pass with cum laude. Sing Nikita pass with cum laude. Sipunzi Axolile. Sithole Nothile. Sizani Yonelisa. Tembe Andile. Tabete Zamathegu. Thembani Sibusisiwe. Vilakazi Siyabonga. Imba Simpiwe. Aba Simpiwe. Zigalala Kethani. Zondi Mpenyi. Msoni Nompilo. Zulu Nomcebo. Adam Mohammed. Yorklan Arunachalin. National Diploma in Accounting, Buthelezi Fikile. Anela Cynthia. Khonqo Sinenhlanhla. Dladla Silindile. Dlamini Fundiswa. Lomo Nosipho. Fitoi Lindovuhle. Kathleen Gopal. Mthokozisi Khumalo. Thabani Khumalo. Jovain Christian. Madlala Nontuthuko. Mapatwana Mthunzi. Mpele Sithokomele. Mkhunu Vuyani. Ngati Thubelihle. Mnikathi Sibusiso. Maobi Katlego. Momoti Emihle. Moyana Ncumisa. Msane Melusi. Msomi Nompilo. Mthembu Mbali. Dayanki Musami. Ncwane sinenhlanhla. Sithole busisiwe. Nemataheni aluwami. Ngiti Nosipho. Ntoyanto sisonke. Nxumalo samkelo. Sinqa Amanda. Phungula Asiphe. Thabethe Mboniseni. Tembe Sanele. Thabethe Nompilo. Ulu Nokwanda. Yeni Zanele. Ngati Nhlakanipho.
Don't worry, Dr. Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for all of our graduates. Congratulations. Graduates, please could I ask you to put your mortarboards on now that you have graduated. So graduates, what a journey you have traveled to get here. My goodness. You remember the sacrifices that you had to make? The time, the money, the energy, the effort that you had to invest in reaching this point. You remember the early mornings, the late nights, spending hours and hours in the library? You remember Saturday night, you'd get the telephone call from your friends to say, let's go party. But what did you say? No, not me. I'm going to study. Yes, you didn't party. Do you remember the face masks and social distancing? Remember online lectures? Remember online tests? Online exams? I know at times you may have felt alone. We were in a very difficult space, not just in our country, but around the world with the pandemic. But you persevered, you worked hard, you made the sacrifice, and you are here today as graduates of the Durban University of Technology. Sometimes you may have felt alone. You may have felt that there was no one in your corner, no one supporting you, no one encouraging you. But you know, as we say here in KwaZulu-Natal, umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. A person is a person because of people. And some of your people are here today, and others who are not here may be watching online, and some have you in their thoughts. So graduates, I'm going to ask you to help me, to help you, to say thank you to your loved ones, your family, your friends. So please stand up, graduates, and turn to your right where our guests, your loved ones are seated, and let's give them a big round of applause and say, Ngiyabonga Kulu, thank you so much for the love, the support, and the encouragement. Thank you, graduates. And then, graduates, if you could face the stage and say thank you to the Faculty of Accounting and Informatics and the team at DUT for supporting you and helping you on this journey. Let's give a round of applause to your teaching team, the admin and support staff. And finally, graduates, here's your chance to throw your mortarboards in the air and celebrate in style. Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the graduating class of 2022. Thank you, graduates. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you. In a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we will be singing the national anthem of the Republic of South Africa. I will take you through the protocol and advise you as to how we will conclude the session. But for our closing remarks, please welcome back to the podium the Executive Dean from the Faculty of Accounting and Informatics, Professor Olugbara.
Chancellor in absentia, Vice Chancellor, members of Council here present, distinguished guests, faculty staff, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, everyone. Congratulations to the class of 2022 graduates from the Durban University of Technology. I am highly delighted to deliver the congratulatory message and vote of thanks at this blissful event of celebrating our excellent graduates. Dear graduates, here you are about to embark on a new journey as you cross the first important hurdle into the next phase of your life. As we look back on the past 3 or 4 years, it is incredible to see how far you have transformed and all you have accomplished during your stay with us. As you move into the next phase of your life, it is even more important to always remember the promises of Envision 2030. We have invested in you to be creative, innovative, entrepreneurial, and adaptive to changes in the world. Hence, you are required to participate productively in the development of our region, country, and the world at large. The present society needs more enigmatic, Neolithic young people like you with creative ideas to upturn the unfathomable trends shaping the future, where the old generations have faltered. You are the hope, inspiration, and fabric of a better society, where the wisdom of every person is highly treasured. The society that we envision is a place where every decision-making institution will request a wide spectrum of perspectives and truths. It is a haven of dissent and diversity, where people are innately fortified to be respectful, transparent, honest, accountable, tolerant, and understanding of the socio-cultural exigencies of others. These words you hear today serve as a cue for you to continually embrace new challenges and opportunities and never be afraid to take risks and follow your vision for a better future. In conclusion, I would like to take a moment to thank the Almighty God who has supported us every step. We wouldn't be here today rejoicing without the love and guidance of God, the Father of light, who has always given us the fortitude to trail our visions and revelations. I would like to express my profound appreciation to all the special guests, parents, friends, professors, tutors, and mentors who have helped shape these wonderful graduates into the people they are today. Your leadership and encouragement have been precious, and they are forever grateful for the time and energy you have invested in them. A big thank you to the University Support Units for coordinating this lofty graduation ceremony at the Olive Convention Center in Durban. Thank you for honoring our invitation. May God bless Durban University of Technology. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Olugbara. Graduates, you'll be receiving an SMS from the Center for Quality Promotion and Assurance, CQPA. It's part of DUT, and it's for our graduate survey. So when you receive the SMS and link, please just take a few minutes to respond and to assist us with our graduate survey. It will certainly benefit the university going forward. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, in a minute, I will invite the congregation to stand for the singing of the national anthem. There is protocol attached to our national anthem. I know I just asked all our graduates to put their mortarboards on. I'm going to ask the men to please remove the mortarboards. And any of our guests, gentlemen, if you have any hats or caps, if you could remove that. Ladies, protocol allows you to keep your headgear on, so that will be fine. Please stand for the entire duration of the national anthem. At the end of the national anthem, the congregation must remain standing. At that point, our Vice-Chancellor and Principal, Professor Tandwa Mtembu, will formally dissolve this morning's congregation. Professor Mtembu will then lead the procession off stage and down the center aisle, at which point we then invite you to patiently and safely exit the auditorium. I did make a commitment that by 11 o'clock we'll be done, and we're well in advance of that, so you have enough time to enjoy your celebrations. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your applause. Thank you for respecting the graduates and respecting the ceremony. Please remember to hashtag DUTGrad23. Party responsibly. Enjoy. We look forward to seeing many of you back for your postgraduate studies. We want to see you receive your master's and doctoral degrees in the years ahead. Remember, graduates, your family needs you, your community needs you, and your country needs you now more than ever. Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, if I could please ask the congregation to stand as we prepare to sing the national anthem of the Republic of South Africa. May God bless you, and God bless South Africa.
South Africa,
Let me now take this opportunity to thank you all for allowing us to conduct this ceremony in a dignified manner that accords with our norms and standards, our traditions, and our institutional culture. Siyanibonga sinqonqoza ngokuba nisivumele sibambisane lo mkhosi uhambe ngendlela yemigomo yeinqubo namasiko ethu njengenyuvesi. Sesifisela ke labantwana abaphambi kwethu ukuthi ey'ndleleni zabo zasempilweni zibe zinhle zicoleke kuhle kwehlabathi zolwandle. Now, by virtue of the authority vested in me, I dissolve this congregation of the Durban University of Technology. Ngegunya engilinikiwe sesiwuphothule kahle lo msebenzi, sengicela ukuhlakaza ke lo mbuthano wale nyuvesi yaseThekwini yezobuchwepheshe.